another problem to solve. What do you want? I don't have enough help as it is. Even under normal circumstances, it's not my habit to divulge patron information to anyone who asks. And I hardly remember my own name in this chaos, let alone some orc. No. I just need to clean up the mess and go home. That's it. Bah, fine. I don't know. There were books flying around, patrons losing their minds, furniture rearranging itself, and that was just the start. And now I'm down 2 servers. Carnodia's a mess, but poor Edward, he might have seen your orc. I'm not sure. Poor lad never missed a day of work. But that was before all this. Better you talk to my server, Carnodia, instead. She was with him when everything went wrong.
I hate this place. The customers are so rude, and my employer only looks at me long enough to bark orders. That blasted cheese festival came to town and we were overrun. And then that stupid book flew in here and... my poor Edward. It was awful. One moment it was a normal day, crowded because of the cheese festival. Then the door burst open and a book flew in carrying... a vase? An urn? I'm not sure what to call it. But something was leaking from it. It was pure chaos! Oh, that's the word. And yes, leaking. Things started shifting and my head was spinning. Everyone started acting strange. But Edouard... he tried to comfort me as his flesh... melted. His eyes dropped to the floor. He transformed. Changed. I'm not sure. Edouard ran. Faster than I thought possible. With the way his body was twisting. He ran toward the Daedric ruin to the south. The way he ran, the way he melted, it was awful, but I couldn't look away. Why couldn't I look away?
Right anymore. So much wider than it should be. What happened to me? You said Edward. Is that my name? Oh, everything feels wrong. all so fuzzy. Tavern. I remember a tavern. I was bigger then, serving some people. They had a long stick. A staff. Yes, that's right. Then a strange flying book appeared, and my mind goes blank. I can't remember. Why was I so tall then? Such long arms. Help me remind myself. Bring me something to help me remember who I was, please. I'm scared, and all I can think about is, tasty little flesh flies.
Aha! So this is what that melted pile of flesh became. It left quite a disgusting trail in its wake. Things that talk are usually the tastiest. Huh? Don't look at me like that. I may be poisoned, but I can still dream. I'll cook you up next for insubordination, lackey. Your attachment to the creature is ridiculously dull, I must say. Ugh, why on earth would we do that? It's a frog now. It's got a whole new life, complete with tasty, juicy legs with which to explore. Might even stand a chance when a hungry beastie comes sniffing around. What exactly are you doing here, my lackey? Oh, well, why didn't you say so? If I turned into a frog, the best reminder of myself would be me. When his flesh melted and limbs slopped off, he must have left some parts behind. Unless the beasts already ate them. They'll eat anything, you know. Go on, lackey. This excursion took a toll. And a psychic meeting of the minds with a frog sounds fascinating. Oh.
Nice hole.
Oh my. Damn it. Is that my boot? Is that my foot? Oh, this is worse than before. What kind of monster brings someone their own foot? Oh, it's all coming back to me now. You're right. Still awful, but I do remember something. I was at the tavern, serving a loud group. One was an orc, I think. He had been in before. Kept bragging about some big prize and waving around this strange staff. Everything's so blurry. It's already slipping away. Something about a camp? The barkeep. Ask him. He talked to them. They ordered a lot of stinky cheese, both the first time and this last time.
Can we go back now, lackey? I'm beginning to feel woozy again. I'll meet you at the tavern.
It's over. I'll never get him back.
barely gone a moment and somehow this place got worse. I just watched a patron eat his meal and the plate along with it. And Canodia keeps asking when I'm going to melt. Did you find any sign of Edward? Canodia's worried sick. Oh, that's terrible, really. But not as bad as I thought it would be. I'll tell Canodia soon, once things calm down a bit. Who was it you were asking about earlier? An orc? Did you learn anything else about him? Oh, him. He arrived days ago and ordered a lot of cheese. Then he returned just recently with a staff. That's when my tavern turned upside down, and he never paid either bill. Kept mentioning he had to meet Lazaki and Polk to prove himself. Weird.
Oh, everything is wonderfully wrong. Chaos swirling, mayhem bubbling. Oh, and these puppies enjoying a friendly game of cards. I bet their tails I could beat them if I wasn't poisoned. Have you found anything yet, lackey? Why didn't you start with that? I just ordered a plate of the tavern's cheese of the day, when I could be restoring my power, unpoisoning myself, and enjoying the festival. And so where did that annoying but well-mannered orc take my staff? Polk, you say? Sounds like somewhere my staff would be. Lead the way, then. But really, we should leave soon. I ordered quite a large amount of cheese, and I'm still not entirely sure what currency is accepted here. The barkeep is glaring at me. Go on now. My staff needs me. I'll follow and meet you along the way, lackey. That, lackey? Perhaps a note from my staff? Take a look, would you?
I don't know why they can't make these less boring. In other games, good quests.
Sorry, did you find something? I was distracted by that glorious, pungent scent wafting our way. If only my staff was here to smell it. Inside the cave, you say? Well, that must be what drew the tome shell. I saw the little bugger on my way here. It's leaking madness everywhere it goes. And I've still got enough kick left in this body to see it. Like a trail of lost teeth. Not in the least. But the thrill of the chase cleared my head for a time. Follow the trail of madness all the way to Polk, and I'll meet you there. And because you mentioned it, I feel the poison taking hold again. Thanks. Lucky! I told you I spotted the tome shell. Perhaps it will make amends and lead us to my staff. After it! Yeah! Yeah!
Let's do this. Supposed to do something there? What the hell? I need the boss.
Oh, I can feel my madness oozing this way. Go on. Clear the path, hero.
Never used to say until I met you.
There's Opuk. Stop him before he gives Lazaki my staff.
Finally found a cheese that didn't agree with you, I see. Let me show you how a true Daedric prince behaves.
Destroy the mortals, Lord Lazaki!
Once I destroy you, Sheogorath, I'll be the Prince of Madness.
Mother Morrowind has her eye on you.
Retrieve it, Lucky, before I pluck out his eyes and dip him in wine.
Lord Lazaki! Oh dear. Enough, please! You could lower your weapon. I'm not a fighter like Lazaki is. Was. But wait! I still have the staff! Stay back! Why should I? You're not Sheogorath! He's still watching me, isn't he? Yes, yes! Tell the Mad Prince this was all a misunderstanding. Lazaki never held a candle to his glorious madness. He wants the staff, right? Here, take it. Tell him I'll have it cleaned and polished. I'll even lick his shoes clean if he wants.
My lackey has a softer heart than I do. Too bad. I'm bored. Bye-bye, Orthuk. All settled. Now, meet me outside. I need some air. tome shell, leaking madness everywhere. I'll deal with you later. Back to the shack with you. Ah, my beloved staff. Give it here. It feels lighter than before. Did you forget to feed it? No. And by no, I mean yes. It's feeling rather wooden, like a stick, which is what a staff is, but mine's got a bit more oomph usually. Still, I'm glad to have it back. Lazarky could have used it to claim my power for himself. I'm not sure. Being mortal has opened me up to many new situations. Poisoning in particular. Of course, the staff itself doesn't contain my power. The tome shell still got that. Lazarky wouldn't be able to claim the Shivering Isles without it. Until I reclaim my power from the tome shell's sticky tendrils, my staff is mostly ornamental. At least it's mine again. Oh, I feel weak. Perhaps I could use it to keep the poison at bay, eh? Worth a try. I'm gonna need a holiday after this holiday. At least I have my staff back. And it's keeping the poison mostly in check. But the time has come to retake my Daedric mantle. And leave this charming mudball before a worse fate befalls me. Oh, I can think of fates so terrible they'd curl your toes. Make slowly dying from this deadly Daedric poison seem like a pleasant day, staked to a mound of honey while being consumed by buzzing flesh flies. Oh, I must remember that for later. We return to the Shivering Shack, lackey. I finally got that pesky tome shell to take my vessel of power back there. I'll reclaim my mantle of madness, throw off the last of the poison, and say a heartfelt toodaloo to this stinking ball of dirt.
Off we go.
Bah, tome shell! Stop your nonsense and put down my vessel of power!
Tome shell? I'm your madness. Free at last. Call me Maddie. Yes, Maddie.
My what now? Impossible! Lackey, interrogate this
Oh,
pervert.
hello. I'm Maddie, short for madness. I'm new here. Are you new? I'm a tingle, a thought. Lots of tingles and thoughts. I'm all the power contained in that broken vessel finally set free. I'm not sure how I know words or think thoughts or remember things, but I'm not whatever that nasty man called me. His power, his memories, his insanity, yes. It's nice to be out in the real world and not stuck in his head. Or that vessel. Is that Sheogorath over there? He looks angry. Very angry. I should leave, sort myself out. Tell him I said pumpernickel.
without my permission. The audacity. Oh, horrible! Like looking into a twisted mirror. My own madness made manifest. How did this happen? What will the other princes say? And more importantly, how do we capture it so I can reclaim my mantle? I blame that blasted toad shell. Son of a skeever. That's my mantle, all right. I left it sitting for too long and it developed a will of its own. An entity of pure madness, leaking my power hither and yon. We must find it, mortal, before I wither and die. I'm not exactly a danger right now, am I? This is uncharted territory. If I do die, what happens to my mantle? Does it assume my role as god of madness? You think I'm bad? I bet this Maddie's 10 times worse! Like me without all the restraint! This Maddie doesn't have much control yet. He's leaking madness like bile from a bag of entrails. So, here, take my staff. Follow him through that portal. We can use the staff to collect my leaked power and put it back where it belongs. We'll get my power back and banish that rogue entity. You'll see! Quickly! Follow that thing's trail through the portal! I recognize this place. Endoom. Watch for motes of my power and gather them up with the staff. That entity sheds madness like a Khajiit sheds fur. There! That thing leaked a mote of my power! Gather it up with the staff! That, my lackey, is a mote of my own power. Absorb it with my staff and then come speak to me. I attended a feast here. Long, long ago. Definitely First Era. No, before that. Ages ago, at any rate. Now the aliens, they knew how to throw a party. Debauchery, delirium, dismemberment. Oh, good times, good times. I did? Oh, I did. My manifested power doesn't know how to pack my madness into a physical form. That's why it's been leaking ever since I placed it in the vessel. So, follow the boats, gather them up, and they'll lead us right where we need to go. Keep going. I'd bet you a juggling horse there's more of my power scattered about. Ha! At least the
Off with
old
you,
having a good
Swit.
time, eh? My power's been busy. Oh, what merriment we had! I recall a grim procession down the passes to the north. That ancient celebration flopped and sprawled all through this place. It's just duplicating my past shenanigans. How unoriginal. Ah, yes. This is where they served the jittery souffle, until I helped it escape. After the feast, we dragged the troll down that east passage. And painted the walls with its blood. This is definitely a path I walked before. What is my madness up to? Matron Vorendelbeck and I ended up in a small chamber to the west. I can feel it. My power is close. My dangerous power! Capture it, lackey!
You found me! A game! Hide and seek. Where else have we been? Thieves? Festivals? Cheese? Yes, yes, and yes!
Damn God again! What did it say about thieves and festivals? The audacity of that thing! The insolence! My own madness. Prancing about without a care in the world while I stand here dying. Having a grand old time at my expense. Well, I think I figured out something about this. That little tidbit about thieves and festivals? It's like it's compelled to revisit my holiday excursions. Fill in the time from when it was just unmanifested power in the vessel. Like it needs to claim those memories for itself. My manifested madness is likely headed for the Cheese Festival. You know, where you let me get poisoned? Or maybe it's returning to that warehouse with the cheese thieves. My staff should have absorbed enough power to open a portal. So you choose. Where this Maddie goes, madness blooms. I'd be proud if its antics weren't gonna be the death. My madness swept through here like a tornado of frogs. Use my staff to sweep it all up.
Yeah. Ja, was ninja still fit? Siehst du?
Siehst du sehr, sehr vernummelt. Oh, Freddy.
That bounder's wasting my power. All these mortal... There! I'm out of my power! Grab it before it gets away! My misbehaving madness must be headed for the cheesery. Let's go! I remember this smell. Of course, my manifested madness also loves cheese. Find it, lackey.
Look, I'm learning, becoming. I'm gonna want to visit those cheese plunderers next. Bye!
Damn it! My madness is more slippery than a greased apron! Ah, escaped again! And that Maddie is just tossing around my power willy-nilly! That power is mine, damn it! And I want it back! We need to follow that confounded thing! Right! Off to reacquaint myself with those bumbling thieves back in Stormhaven. Oh, if I'd had my mantle, I'd have stuck their feet in their ears and made them walk to Rivenspire! After we recover my power, I may just go back and do that anyway. Aye, to the plunderers at Drodara Plantation. Use whatever power remains in the staff and open a portal. And when we find Maddie this time, I plan to make my manifested madness stand still long enough to put it back where it belongs. and sticks its sharp fangs into me again. Let's hurry, lackey. I sense my runaway power. It's around here somewhere. Ask that plunderer over there if they've seen Maddie.
The others, my crew. My poor comrades. No one deserved what that thing did to them. No one. We were on patrol at Drodara Plantation, and this thing passed by us. There was a wave of wobbling and woobling. The next thing I know, my comrades were transformed. They screamed and melted and changed into barnyard animals. Chickens. They all turned into chickens. I fled before I was overtaken, but I'll never be free of what I saw.
Chickens? Huh. Easy enough to fix. Use my staff and retrieve my misused power.
Can never have enough of that. I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Thank good.
Quite a bounty. I'm glad I don't have to carry it.
Why is this the only enemy?
Oh, bless you.
Nay! Nay!
Our reclaimed mortals restored. Happy now? Let's get to the plunderer's hideout and find my manifested madness.
Ha! This is more fun than I thought!
Back to where these plunderers squirreled away my cheese. But they're not squirrels! Not yet, anyway.
Lucky fetcher. I only ever seem to find musty grain and spuds.
Something's amiss. These plunderers are no fun at... Wait, what's that armoire doing there? There's that disobedient manifestation! Use the staff and reclaim my power!
Oh, you found me! Have a reward! Terror birds! Now, stop chasing me! Careful, this might sting a bit. My oh my! Those are some big beetles! This should be hysterical!
Escapes again! I tried to hammer jelly with a feather! Come talk to me, lackey. Oh, I loaded us again! Is this a plot? Do you want me to die, lackey? Do you want madness to run unchecked through your world forever? Not that Maddie could botch this place up any worse than you mortals already have. Oh, here it comes. Please, Sheogorath, tell this pathetic little mortal what to do. Well, luckily, I was paying attention. My runaway madness told us exactly where it's going. I should have thought of this before. Maddie's headed home. Oh, damn this mortal shell. Home! To my deranged domain. But Maddie is correct. While my staff can portal us short distances, it doesn't have the power to break through to oblivion. Let's return to the Shivering Shack and figure this out.
Okay, so I'm here. What the hell? What is this? Return to the shack, and I have done that. Ugh. I had to log out and log back in for it to update. It wouldn't even let me out the door. It's so crazy. Now where is the guy? Oh, he's over here. Dude, I played that other game. Mistfall Hunter. It plays really well, but like I had like some stuttering issues, so I had to like change a bunch of settings.
Not so loud, enough. I am in pain. Ah, I'm in dire straits, mortal.
I thought it was good.
Me mantle of power, me madness, manifested.
It looks like it's got quite a bit of stuff to it.
To the Shivering Isles and left me here to die. Oh, bastard thing to do. Well, also, you would think that, wouldn't you? But this is your problem as much as mine, little mortal.
I might
How
skip
will your
after
precious
this.
world fare when this Maddie loses control? When all a master of minimization you are, you know that? Not well is an understatement. A tidal wave of mania, a veritable avalanche of dementia, coming down to crash into this mortal mudball. Your world plucked me like a gaffed goose. Why didn't I think of that? Oh wait, I know. Because Because I need my mantle of power to do any of those things, and it's off capering about my realm like it owns the place! We need to think like the mortals we are. First,
Yeah, the only thing that I did in that game was like the tutorial, and then they kind of like go back to like this base thing, and then kind of like introduction stuff to like all the stuff you can do there. And then I haven't even been in for one match.
Getting rewarded for tasks. Now, as I was saying,
So yeah, check back in a little bit. I'll be playing that.
We need to
Probably.
come up with a plan suitable for mortals. Something that even the most feeble among you would be capable of pulling off. Some mortal inspiration to help us reach oblivion. Mages! Mortal mages are constantly roaming the back roads of oblivion. And you know how they accomplish that? Why, with spells and rituals, of course! Now, they have a place where they keep all their stuff, don't they? Aha! That's the place. Spot on. The guild may be full of pomp and... Imagine me. If not for the poison, this would be a holiday to remember.
God, I hope the last
Let
one.
us ponder the problem as you mortals do.
What the hell? Did I not get it? Oh,
Now, aha! When I think about ridiculous,
okay. Is there a portal? Top. This might be a last laugh. Sweet. Down there.
What you accomplished at Tava's blessing was a miracle. The gods are surely with you.
finally! I've been here for a short eternity and don't have time to spare. Help me look through these tomes, will you? A squirrel! I mean, it wouldn't be in that tome, of course. Keep looking. Yes, that one looks promising. Let me see what you found. Ah, yes. Poor mad Mosinkel. Did all that research to get to the Shivering Isles and then met... me. And I let him keep all his fingers so he'd write down the spell he developed. Like I knew I'd need it someday. Inside, I'm currently just guts and goo. But up here, I'm still the Prince of Madness. This is exactly what we need, mortal. Let's see. Butterfly bile. Well, I always carry some butterfly bile. Never leave home without it. The wine and cornflower are both fairly standard spell components. There should be some right here in this collection. Just go rooting around. The mages won't miss them. Look around. I bet you anything the ingredients we need are right here in this room.
hell just happened?
Ah! I'm dying over here, and you're dilly-dallying instead of finding a few simple spell ingredients. Roof water wine. Vile stuff. Only the folk of the sweet shivering isles can stand it. That's everything. Just pour all the ingredients into the thing on the floor over there. That's it! Through the portal! I can hear the call of my beloved isles! Ah, the smell of demented dreams, hysteria, rage, and maniacal thoughts. Blood, gore, congealed putrescence. Oh, home sweet home. Oh, it's good to be home. Now, let's find my wayward manifestation of madness, reduce it to its component parts, and restore my mantle of power. Maddie. What a ridiculous name. But I can feel my power all around us. My rogue manifestation must be close. And this Maddie still hasn't learned to contain my power and madness. It's leaking everywhere. We use the staff to gather up my spilled power. Then I banish Maddie and reclaim my mantle of power before this poison finally does me in. Ah! That was the poison. Reminding me it's still eating this mortal shell from the inside out.
You're not supposed to be here.
This is my realm now. Go away, you grumpy old man.
Old man? You sniveling little coward. Come here, now!
Go away. You're not wanted here.
Grab him! Behead him! Do something!
Maddie has a surprise for you.
Audacity! The flesh Antonach was my idea! Stole it right out of me!
Oh, would you quit? Run away. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Not fair at all.
Stop! This one is Noth! Maddie turned Noth into that hideous creature! You tried to kill poor Noth! This one would never willingly harm Lord Sheogorath, or you. Noth was tending to the tomb shell when Maddie appeared. He took Noth and transformed her into that furless monstrosity! This one thinks so, yes! Noth has never been to the Shivering Isles before. The moment of a lifetime! Or this one not scared out of her fur. But please, Noth has so much to tell you. Maddie seeks the Cathedral of Madness. It is not really a cathedral. The master has a strange way of naming locations. Maddie believes the shrines there will protect him from Yes! Maddie still sheds Sheogorath's power like a fish sheds water. Some of it has been eaten by goats. The ghostly goats of Mania. This one believes if you merely startle them, they will return the power to Sheogorath.
Must be useful. Take the tomb shell and find out what that wayward manifestation of my madness is up to.
At once, my lord. Find the ghostly goats. They can help.
contain some of my power, just use my staff on them. And I should cough it right up. Chase those goats and tire them out, then use my staff on them. Well, imagine.
What's wrong? Oh, specific ones.
What a good goat, returning some of my power.
Never used to fight this much. Till I met you.
The ghostly goats of Mania were actually useful! I'm actually feeling a bit better. That's all my power those goats gobbled up. Clever enough to notice that detail and let us know. Just don't tell her I said that. I have a reputation to uphold. It's a long story, Lackey, and we don't have the time. Suffice to say, it involves a Debellan priestess, a night at a rowdy tavern, and a wager with old Sanguine himself. I won, naturally. Anyway, we need to keep moving. Where did... No, I did? Right, of course I did. Clever of me, that. Not sure what she was on about with that talk of a cathedral and shrines, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, look! She's right behind you!
North is back, Master! This way! Bog and fog and wet bird ahead!
After that cat, Lucky!
This way! Follow North! North found something! The things in the bois! North found something! This one, blobs! Maddie hid things in them. North was quiet and stealthy, and saw what the manifestation of madness did. A loot, a book, and a dagger. North thinks Maddie did not want us to find them. The manifestation of madness has hidden himself behind the barrier. This one saw him do it. Perhaps the thing...
Get back, you bastard!
writer's nightmare. Either blank pages devoid of inspiration, or full of truth.
I really don't like
Pretty
your
instrument, that. I made such beautiful music with it.
You need to find 3 things. Or 11? No, it's 3.
A dagger, glinting with madness and malice. So simple, so effective.
You have them all! You have the items! Noth did such a good job! Now we must get to Maddie. He hides behind a barrier. The manifestation of madness kept repeating something. Noth wrote it all down. It made no sense. But it seemed like the thing to do. To open a door, you do not always need a key. Sometimes you just need an answer. And the items, the things you found, they are the answers to the questions. Answers to the yes! Maybe? Please, this one is not good at understanding. Maddie was saying these words over and over. Not wrote them down. Look! It is just up ahead. At the Cathedral of Madness. At the shrines to the Master. Beyond the barrier lies the manifestation of madness and Sheogorath's mantle of power. Go to the... This one will find you again. Not is the way.
Got them? Let's get out of this fire. My barrier? Who put this here? I can't believe my manifestation of madness set up a wall to keep me out of my own home. What did that good-for-nothing cat have to say about this thing? Crafty, my madness. Each one of these items represents a memory of mine. Memories as a prince. And one from... before. That lute, for example. Long ago, I played one just like it. This one I made using the spine of a mortal singer. As a tribute. A tale from the past made for the future. A talent turned to insanity. Until the writer loathed their own words. As for the dagger, ha! It's a toy for a dangerous, mad child. You can still see the glint of paranoia if you look closely at the blade. What? Oh, right. The barrier. Look around, mortal. These shrines are to me, myself, and I. Offer these items up to the shrines, and my memories will unravel and bring the barrier down. Go on, away with you now.
There is a switch there, high up. Can you get there, Guardian?
The sound of birds is so beautiful, she said. And I agreed. And gave mortals a gift that reminded me of a simpler time. The dreams of Vermina can kill. But art comes from dreams too. So I just banished the words. Just like before. gave them creativity, you see? And the mortal king thought to deny me. It upset the children. And so young Glint did the most practical thing he could do. Using shrines to me as a way to keep me away from me. Unthinkable. Clever, Maddie. Clever. Get up to that switch, mortal, before I die in this ignominious sack of meat. Let's get this over with. My holiday was ruined, and the poison is close to ending me. Finally! No more tricks. No more games. Mortal, go kill that thing!
It's my power now! You can't have it back! You want to fight? I'll show you what I can do! You think I can't fight? I'll show you! You should run! Run! Mighty cross you! Giant feet! Mighty cross you! Giant feet! Stop! 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 Big mighty cross you! Giant feet! Stop! 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 Big mighty cross you! No! Wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go!
Finally, we can end this farce.
You got me. I give up. Just leave some power for poor Maddie. Pretty please? With festering sores on top?
The nerve! Huh! Fine. Talk to it. See what it wants. Its begging might even be amusing.
Why can't I remain? I'm Maddie. I'm Sheogorath's madness, and mantle I am. It's fun to be out here. I like the colors, and the smells, especially the bad ones. And look, I made myself look different. Does that help? Not scary. Maddie is nice and fun. Yes! I figured out how to do that. I've been a part of Sheogorath, his madness, his mantle. There's so much chaos inside him. Ideas and insanity, sadness and noise. And I learned to use some of his power. Just a smidge. Do I look all right? Sheogorath wants his mantle, his power back. I know, and he can have it. Just leave a tiny bit for me. He won't miss it. He has so much. I want to smell all the things and laugh and run. I like being Maddie.
I heard. Maybe I'd have forgiven the escaping, and the running amok, even the chaos. Well, no, especially the chaos. But I almost died, and it destroyed a few memories I was saving for a rainy day. A little power. This was my holiday, a time to relax. Not be a Daedric prince, just a mortal, enjoying existence, enjoying cheese. Ah, cheese. Instead, I'm standing here dying while a mortal asks me if I'll let a misplaced thought become real. No, no. Hold a moment there, mortal. You wanted me to think about it, right? Well, here's a thought. You choose. Ha! The look on your face! Absolutely. So what's it gonna be, lackey? Do I diminish myself so little Maddie can run and play in the fields with the ghostly goats? Or do I slurp him back up as I retrieve all of my... Oh, a mortal after my own heart. Time to take every last bit of my mantle back. All of it. No drifting bit of lunacy. No...
I can feel it going away, unmaking me. Please, tell him I'll be good.
To me, my mantle. Much better. And with that, mortal, my holiday comes to an end. Off you go. Back to Nern.
Sheogorath. Hello! Hello again. Noth is overjoyed. Noth is good and useful and... Ooh, look, a butterfly. Normal. A grave insult to the god of madness. Sheogorath is back to himself, which makes Noth happy. Now there will be sharp words, and if the master lets me, now that Sheogorath knows what being mortal feels like, especially the almost dying part, it may make him less likely to return to our world. As they say, all is well that does not kill you. You were kind to Noth and helped Lord Sheogorath. No, thank you for being so kind to Noth. Sometimes the prince is not so kind.
Noth, the tome shell is loose. Get after it or you'll wish that cheese had killed me.
Thank God that's over.